Hello, my name is Hamza, and I am a third grader. It's my pleasure to be your personal tour guide on our great and historic city of Fullerton. I will show you some of my favorite places in Fullerton and explain their historical significance. We will visit the railroad depots, famous restaurants, important city services, and more. You'll see how these special and historic places played an important role in the development of the city of Fullerton. The Fullerton Station, also known as the Santa Fe Depot, the present Spanish colonial revival-style Santa Fe Depot actually replaced the original Victorian depot called the Fullerton Station. The original depot was constructed in 1888, a year after the arrival of the railroad in Fullerton. In 1930, the Santa Fe Railroad demolished its old wood-framed structure and replaced it with the building we see today. The Santa Fe Depot, along with the railroad, is directly linked to the city of Fullerton's historical development. The Amerige brothers founded the city of Fullerton only after they were promised that the Santa Fe Railroad Company would build its new line through the land they wanted to buy. The city was laid out and around the railroad depot. The brothers named it 490-acre town after George Fullerton. He was the manager of the real estate subsidiary of the railroad, the Santa Fe Land Company. It was true in the past, and it is still true today, that it is who you know that will get you far in this world. During the 1940s, this depot was often the first building people saw when they arrived in Fullerton by train. The historic Santa Fe Depot continues to run both at a freight and a passenger depot. One interesting thing about the inside of the Santa Fe Depot is where the Amtrak ticketing agents operate out of is many of the original interior features of the main lobby, including the ticket counter, has been replicated or restored.
Why is the Santa Fe 3751 so special?
So the engine is actually 89 years old. It was built in 1927, and it was refurbished 25 years ago, and we're having our 25th anniversary this year. And what makes it so special is that this engine is fully powered by steam.
The significance of this old train, the Santa Fe 3751.
So that's a very good question. Now, the Santa Fe 3751 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia in 1927. If you do the math, that makes it almost 90 years old. So it's really old. And what's neat about this engine is that it can move under its own power. It's fully restored. It was working for the Santa Fe for almost 50 years. After that, they put it into retirement. It went into a park in San Bernardino, and it sat there for almost 30 years. And after 30 years, the nonprofit organization that owns and operates it now, they came in and said, boy, we want to restore this engine. We want it to run. So they took it into the shops, they fixed it up over 5 years, and in 1991 it made its first trip. Now what's really historical about this in relation to Fullerton and Southern California in general is that this engine right here was the first to pull a Santa Fe passenger train into Los Angeles Union Station. Is that awesome?
Yeah, and I got one more question for you.
All right.
How many years has it been running?
So that's a very good question as well. So since it was restored in 1986 when the society was formed, it made its first public trip in 1991. Since then we've gone as far east as Chicago, we've gone as far south as San Diego, and we've gone all the way to the Grand Canyon too. We've done that twice. So this locomotive it's really special to us. It's really special to Southern California. We're really glad you were able to come out and look at it today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Pacific Electric Depot, also known as the HopScotch Tavern. The Pacific Electric Depot opened in 1917. It was owned by Southern Pacific Railroad. Passenger service ran until it was closed in 1938. Freight service continued until around 1962, until this line was abandoned. For more than 40 years, the Pacific Electric Railway, which was an electric trolley system, played an important role in the development of Orange County. Fullerton experienced the growth because of these big red cars. Today, the Pacific Electric Depot is home to the HopScotch Tavern that runs on alcohol.